Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So, today I am hauling books that I got for my birthday. This is not at all to brag. This is just to show you the books that I got for my birthday and also show you a book collection that I got back. Two books that I got back and one that's finally out. And also kind of to tell you what they're about and just so I have a video to reference you to when I maybe do video projects for these books. So, as I accidentally showed you, the first one is the Diabolic series. The Diabolic series is about Nemesis, who is out to protect the person she was created for, which is Sidonia, the daughter to the center of the galaxy. One day, Sidonia is chosen by the power-mad emperor as a hostage. Summons her as a hostage. And since Nemesis is created to protect Sidonia, she has to become her. And of course things just ensue from there because people in this world no longer trust Diabolics. At least not Nemesis. So Nemesis is one of the most powerful Diabolics in this world, and of course that causes even more problems. So, you might have seen from the box, and if you've been here for a while, you know that I own the first two. But the first two books in a series are Diabolic and Empress, and it finally has arrived and exists in the world, the Nemesis. We have been waiting for this book for a very long time. And I say this because this is a 2020 book. Book 2 is a 2017 book, and book 1 is a 2016 book. I'd also like to put in a quick note, these are in no particular order. So the next two books are Sacred Journeys, which has already been in several videos because I have already read it. My sister Rebecca asked me if I wanted my books on my birthday, in or around my birthday, or if I wanted it early. So I decided to get it early and go ahead and read this. And I did enjoy this. This is a inspirational women's novels, which deals with motherhood and being a wife to a pastor, and yeah. And also deals with someone's journey to whether they believe or don't believe in Christ. So whether they are or aren't a Christian of some denomination. But anyways, the next one I have is Catching Fire, the movie cover, which I will probably not ever read from this edition of the book. But I have been wanting the entire collection of the Hunger Games movie cover editions for quite some time. Now, I originally had the Hunger Games ones, but the Hunger Game edition, which is what brought me to these covers to my attention, and I really ended up enjoying this book series. It is one of my favorites of all time. Actually, the movies went through some trauma with me, and now I'm just on the mission to find these covers, which is not easy to do. My sister went to Goodwill to find this. I'm just on the way to collecting them again. If you don't know, basically the Hunger Games is a game put together by the government because there was originally 13 districts. The 13 districts had an uprising and the 13th district fell. Meanwhile, the other two now every year have to go through a drawing every year. A boy's name and a girl's name is drawn. And then I have Ready Player 2, which is a sequel to Ready Player 1. And I'm really curious to see how this goes because this has evidently provoked a lot of mixed feelings. I feel like you either liked Ready Player 1 or you didn't like Ready Player 1, but it seemed like the majority enjoyed this. But I've actually seen some 1-star reviews for this, and that makes me nervous because I really enjoyed the first one. And granted, I think I should eventually go back and reread it to fully grasp what was going on. But and I'm also confused as to where this goes because Ready Player 1 was a perfectly fine standalone. I mean, I was kind of curious where the characters were gonna go. Ready Player 1 was a video game themed book where they have it is now like 2033, 2040, something like that. It is way up in the numbers, and it's closer than I like to think about. A rich person named Holiday leaves a video game for everyone to pick up the Easter eggs and go through, and the Easter eggs are all hints to the final level of the game, which will get them prizes and money and stuff. But it's not that simple, of course. So along the way they have to find these Easter eggs, but also most of them are in some unfortunate situations. As this is a dystopian future, that means there's a lot of trials and tribulations throughout the series, but also because now it has got to the point where also the world is not as healthy as it used to be. Things aren't. Basically, the world is destroyed. But to put it simply, and our main character is, of course, of the poorer class. And therefore doesn't have a lot of money and is using old VR systems One thing that I really enjoyed about the first book is that there was a lot of references surrounding the 80s to the 2000s. And there was some stuff in late the early 2010s, like 2011, 2012, if I remember right. And so it was kind of just fun for me to pick up on what Easter eggs I did or did not understand. And then I did a thing. My aunt asked me what books I wanted. So I asked her for the Nemesis series. And then she found a really good deal on this. So I asked for a BookTube favorite, and I'm nervous because I can't even tell you what this is about anymore. But I got the majority of the Throne of Glass series. I have all but the last book and the 2 novella collections. So, Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Hair of Fire, Queen of Shadows, and Empress of Storm. One thing that I really like about this cover design, though, is that there's art on the back of every single book. I think these are and they have pounds on the back, so I think they're the UK covers. But either way, I'm really excited about the series because it has been on my TBR for 4 years now. It's been on my TBR since 2017. And yeah. The best I can do is give you a description on the back of the book. But it's literally like the back of the book doesn't sound like anything anyone's described to me. Well, just not to me personally, but online on BookTube, it doesn't sound like anything anyone's described. But it says, in the dark, filthy salt mines of Ecuador, an 18-year-old girl is serving a life sentence. She is a trained assassin, the best of her kind, but she makes a fatal mistake. She got caught. Young Captain Westville offers her a deal: her freedom in return for one sacrifice. Celine must represent the prince in a 2-death tournament, fighting the most gifted thieves and assassins in the land. Live or die, Celine will be free. Win or lose, she is about to discover her true destiny. But will her assassin's heart be melted? So, it sounds like a fantasy romance. Almost. But from what I understand, it is exactly not that. Anyways. So, it is my plan to read them. I would like, my long-term goal, to read all of the, is to read all of these by the end of the year. These are so this is a challenging series because it is a BookTube favorite, and I'm scared I'm not going to like it, but I know I should. And on top of that, this is I keep saying I'm going to tackle my TBR, but this year I've actually been really good about doing that, so I'm kind of hoping now having another series that I haven't been able to get a hold of in my hands, that I will be able to do exactly that. This is everything. These are the books that I got for my birthday. I'm really excited for all of them, but especially Nemesis, which I've been waiting for a long time, and Throne of Glass, which I have been anticipating for a long time. And now I have all the books to binge read them, so I'm very excited. If I can squeeze these in between everything, if I can squeeze them in between the current chaos that is my hoopla and the end of the month, I will. The fun part is that these will be part of a video project that, not all of them, not Sacred Journeys, which is like the entiriest book in the entire collection right now. I will be doing a video project for some of these books. I can't promise when that's going to come out, but it will be happening. So look forward to that. If you guys enjoyed this chaos, like, comment, and subscribe. All that YouTuber stuff. Follow me on social media, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.